brand new today. This price goes up and the savings go away at 3 p.m. Eastern. It's 2:15 Eastern right now. We're saving over $20 on this really unique and bold ring with the bezel-set round diamonds mixed in with like really chic princess cut. And those are not bezel set. So I love the mixed media, if we can call it mixed media, right, in the setting of a ring. But you have that kind of cigar band style. That's why I call it bold. But then it just all tapers back to just feel like a fine band ring. 4 easy payments of $12.50 on these. You have the 14-karat yellow gold over sterling silver or rhodium over sterling silver, sizes 4 through 11. And right now we're saving over $20. Gorgeous.
It really is. It's such a unique way. And, you know, round and princess, they're probably like the most iconic cuts when it comes to diamonds. So when you start to mix them in together, and like you mentioned, by bezel setting the rounds, it even sets off the princess cut ones a little bit, like a little more. You can definitely see how the rounds are almost like these bubbles that are within the 3 rows of the Diamonique stones. And the comfort factor here is off the charts because this essentially is 3 band rings. You look to the side.
Yep.
It's 3, but we've tapered them for you so that you don't have to fuss with 3 different rings. So you don't have to line up 3 different rings. It's always gonna look great. It has a wonderful low profile. So it's an easy to wear ring, but boy, the impact that you get from this, like from a distance, look at that.
It's impactful and super impressive. And that you can wear this on any finger because again, look, I can close my fingers no problem because yes, it does look like, oh wow, is that bold all the way around? Well, it tapers. So the comfort is incredible. Sometimes there are rings, like if this was all the way around, you wouldn't be able to close your fingers. You know what I mean?
You're right, and you'd be really conscious of those stones. Not everybody likes that feeling. So we kind of try to keep that in mind and give you options. This one is such a, if you love the idea of like layering and stacking, but somehow it just never really works. Like it just doesn't line up right, or the rings don't seem to have the same width. This gives you that ease. It looks like you did all of the work, but we've planned it out for you, so you don't have to overthink it. I would also love this as a pointer finger ring. I just don't have the right size, but I think it would suit that really well too.
This would be so, I think I could do it.
Yeah.
Look how cool that looks. Is the pointer finger. I love that.
It's so good. And you need a lower profile ring on your pointer finger. I feel when I wear one.
I agree.
I only choose the lower ones. It just makes more sense to me, not catching on anything.
The amount of sparkle. Now, does princess cut and round have different faceting, right?
They're similar. They just kind of get laid out differently because the overall outer shape changes, but you will see the same kind of triangular and kite shape. They're just placed in slightly different areas. So they have a similar sparkle, but they stand out because of the bezel setting and then the shape of the stone. There's really kind of levels to it as well.
If you would like that silver that Amanda's wearing, there's only 900 to go around now. And if you would like the 14-karat yellow gold over, fewer than 600 to go around. And that is our most popular option. This is one of those things we always talk about, Erin, like, you know, think outside of the box. Get something that you might not be able to get in real diamonds, or something that would be very, 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 very crazy expensive if it was in real diamonds, or something really unique and different in your collection, because you might have your classic solitaires or your classic band rings. This is one of those things that really will give like a pizzazz to your jewelry wardrobe. And then, because we have it on the one-time only price right now at the best value that you will see it, because it normally is $70, but today, and only for the next 40 minutes, we have it for $49.98, and we're saving over $20. 4 easy payments of $12.50.
And if you really like things that kind of make sense, like they're lined up and it's symmetrical and all of that, I think this is a ring you'll enjoy. It's very, you know, geometrical in the way it's put together. Completely the same pattern all the way around. You have the princess in the round, the princess in the round. And then that center band is slightly lifted, if you can kind of see the height to it. So it just adds to the texture of the piece. And all of those little touches are important too, to let the light dance around the stone. And you have the opportunity to just, you know, create whatever layer across the hand you want to do. I actually would love to try this with like a solitaire. I wonder what that would look like.
Try it.
I might try it with that white one. I mean, I was
Where?
thinking
Which
that
white
too.
one?
Here, I'm
Oh,
going to
wait,
borrow
that's
this.
yours. Yeah.
I'm borrowing this one. What if we did that?
Ooh. What if we did that?
You could,
Erin, stop.
right? I mean, that
Look how
completely
gorgeous.
changes the look of things.
That is awesome.
So you could put anything next to this, but
Because of the shape of it.
yeah, look how nicely it lines up.
Yeah.
They match, like the straight edge here is perfect for stacking. As long as you have a high enough stone, it looks perfect next to it.
And then another thing that I love, and leave this shot up, please, right now, because you can't tell the difference unless you have a jeweler's loop or unless you are a GIA certified, you know, gemstone expert. You can't tell the difference right now with a naked eye of the real diamond or the Diamonique stones.
Right. I mean, to be honest with you, the Diamonique stones are
Brighter, whiter.
brighter. Like they're a better stone because we can control what goes into Diamonique. So every time we create Diamonique stones, we choose the best. They're flawless stones. They're colorless stones. There are no inclusions in there, and there isn't anything that brings like a yellow cast to the body color of the stone. That's why this looks as good as it does in the white metal as it does in the yellow.
It's awesome. It looks so good. And also the yellow, if another thing, like maybe you have everything in white, everything in white gold or in silver, doing the yellow in this gives you another look because it does give a little bit of more of a warmth to the stone, right? Because of that
I think
bezel
so.
setting too.
Yeah, it will definitely kind of bring in that color of the gold, 14 karat gold through and through. So wear this with your Italian gold pieces and your bangles. All of this matches back perfectly because we're always using true precious metals for you. It's not the color of a precious metal. So it just makes it easier for you to get more wear out of the pieces you already have and love in your jewelry box. You're just gonna start to sprinkle in a little bit of sparkle when it comes to Diamonique. And the beautiful thing about it is it's like a neutral. If sparkly could be called a neutral, it goes with everything.
It sure does.
Yep, so you can just work this in with all of your favorites.
Sure, absolutely does. That's gonna be my new neutral.
There you go.
Like sand and tan and sparkly. All right, so you have your 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver or rhodium over sterling silver. For the next 40 minutes, more or less, you have the lowest price that you're ever going to see it, and we're saving over $20. 4 through 11, and remember the price goes up at the end of the show.